All right, I just thought of a crazy idea. What if we played Blastoise EX alongside Palkia VSTAR, but then what if we added in a Greninja EX to the deck to spice things up? I mean, it gives us a fighting type attacker for 1 energy, really useful against all those lightning decks on the ladder. Greninja can be a pretty useful attacker with that Shinobi Blade. Oh, let him cook. Yo, so welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Shrouded Fable deck video. And yes, we are going to be playing a pretty wacky deck today. We're going to be playing Blastoise EX with Greninja EX. Now, they do seem like a little bit of an unlikely combo. They don't really have synergy together with Blastoise's big attack, Twin Cannons. But what I will say, Greninja does have a very relevant typing. It is a fighting type Pokemon, making it very useful to have this card when you're playing against a lightning deck. That's kind of one of the things like a deck like Palkia Blastoise will struggle with is Miraidon and Thorns, which happen to be pretty popular right now because of their success of the World Championships. So having the ability to use Greninja to make those matchups even easier is really, really nice. Greninja's a pretty good attacker by itself. I mean, 1 energy for 170 damage isn't bad, and it also lets you get any card out of your deck. So you're forcing your opponent to have to Iono you. I think a lot of the time you're either leading with Greninja or you're leading with Palkia VSTAR, depending on the matchup. And then, you know, to the mid to late game is when you're going to kind of come in and swing with Blastoise. You can use Blastoise early game if you draw well enough, obviously. But for the most part, you kind of like leading with Greninja and Blastoise. Greninja can also be used for 1 energy. So sometimes you're in a situation where both your Palkia and Blastoise cannot attack, as they do require 2 energy to attack. And if you can't use those that, turn, you can always attack with Greninja's Shinobi Blade, which only requires 1 energy attachment. And of course, being a fighting Pokemon is good. This could be sneaky good against other weird matchups like Loyal 3. And this is also a good way to finish off Rotoms and Pheasantippities in play, as Greninja can one-shot them for just a single energy, which is really nice. Blastoise is no slouch either. It is the big heavy hitter in the deck. I really want Blastoise EX to be good. I mean, it's just so close, man. It's so close to being good. But it does have that Twin Cannons attack that allows you to do 280 damage if you discard 2 water energy from your hand. And 280 are perfect numbers. You're knocking out Regidrago VSTAR and Lugia VSTAR in 1 hit. You're also knocking out other big basics. The only one you're not quite killing is like a Bravery Charm Raging Bolt, but we do play Vacuum in the deck to offset that. The other beautiful thing about Blastoise is just whopping 330 HP on top of its ability Solid Shell, which makes it take 30 less damage, effectively making your opponent have to do 360 damage if they want to 1-hit KO your Blastoise EX, which is really, really good. And the Bibarel engine also complements the deck nicely too. And we got the perfect supporter lineup of Irida, Iono, and Ciphermaniac. All 3 of these synergize nicely in the deck. To put the icing on the cake, the A-Spec is Max Belt, as it allows Blastoise to do 330 damage to a Charizard EX and a Dragapult EX to 1-hit KO them with its Twin Cannons attack. So you got your heavy hitter, you got your advantage against lightning Pokemon, and you have your decent early game 1 energy attacker in the Greninja EX. But yeah, before we do the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, of course. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Shrouded Fable, or some older sets, or some IRL TCG singles and product, make sure to get all your stuff over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's code line for the cheapest. And if you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below, and also check out my second channel down below too if you want to get some extra content from me. Speaking of the Shovel Squad too, like I said, check them out down below because I was actually in Texas this weekend, or I'm actually there right now, participating in a GameStop tournament. We might have been streaming some of the matches of the tournament, and I was casting it, so maybe if you want to check them out, check out the Shovel Squad. But yeah, here is the list we're playing in today's video. I did find a sample of this deck on a Pokébook. I want to give credit to that, where I found the list, but it's a really cool idea, and I really wanted to do another video on Blastoise. It's been a while, and I was like, you know what, Blastoise Greninja seems like a pretty cool concept. It's better than like the generic Blastoise videos I've been doing for a while now, because it's all been the same. It's just been like Palkia, Bibarel, Blastoise, but adding the Greninja does add a little bit of spice to the deck, and again, with all the lightning types in the format, it is nice to have Greninja to make those matchups even easier, and there are other niche uses for Greninja too. Now, I did add a couple of EXP share in the deck, mainly because, again, Blastoise and Palkia do require 2 energy. One of the nice things with Palkia is that it does have that Star Portal VSTAR power, which lets you put 3 water energy into play on your discard pile to your water Pokemon. So you can use Palkia to build itself up, to build up your Radiant Greninja, or you, of course, use it to power up your Blastoise in a single turn, making it more threatening. You can also power up Froakie before you go Rare Candy Greninja, and then you can, out of nowhere, Mirage Barrage. Very small play, but could come up in the right situation, which I did want to highlight in this video. Yeah, I mean, that's it for the list. We got the Retrievals for the Blastoise. We do need to make sure we have energy in our hand for Twin Cannons alongside having the Earthen Vessels. The only thing I really want to add to the deck is like another Switch. The deck only plays one Switch. It's kind of a tight on space list, so I'm not sure you can fit a second Switch, but if you could, definitely wouldn't mind playing a second Switch. And then also, I wouldn't mind playing a Prime Catcher, but like Max Belt's really good. You can pick your poison with what A-Spec you want to play. Max Belt has a lot of good uses. It lets Palkia and Blastoise and even Greninja hit for insanely high numbers in the right matchups. Like Greninja could do 220 with a Max Belt, which is enough to KO Ogerpons, which is very relevant. But also the Prime Catcher gives you another Switch and another Gust Out. Sometimes you have to win the game by using a Gusting card. I find that happens a lot with this deck, so Prime Catcher wouldn't be bad. Maybe play a Palpad or a third boss, or a Counter Catcher could also be good options. But yeah, Greninja's Blastoise, pretty cool combo. Let's go show it off and see what these two are all about. All right, we hit Raging Bolt. We'll see how this goes. I think Blastoise is going to be a better attacker in this matchup over Palkia, just because Blastoise can 1 KO Raging Bolt, or over Greninja, I mean. Yeah, it'll be better over Greninja, because, yeah, we can actually knock out Raging Bolt in one hit. Our start is, like, okay. Would have been nice to maybe get an energy there for concealed cards, but it is what it is. We can Irida for Earthen Vessel and Palkia next turn. Not too sure I want to do that. We'll see if my opponent gets the knockout here. They have every single one of their basic Pokemon in their hand, including the Nest Ball. Holy moly, that was a good starting hand. What the heck? They had like every Pokemon. What the fudge? That's crazy. Sinestia. Okay, wait, what? They're playing that? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Their list is a bit different if they're playing that. Oh, Pokestop. That's pretty good. They did fill their bench up, though, which is good for Palkia. Okay, no Fighting Energy getting discarded there. No Vessels being found is good. In a perfect world, my opponent doesn't kill Radiant Greninja here. Okay, they whiffed. Nice. They are going to Iono me, which I'm okay with. Honestly, we're most likely going to go for the knockout here with Palkia. See if we can reach it. Never mind, they got a Bravery Charm. It's kind of annoying. Wonder if we just do Moonlight Shuriken then. Go like 90-90 on 2 bolts. We can knock out Fluttermane maybe. Not sure I want to do that. We need Area 0 Depths to come out so I can kill this big Raging Bolt. Yeah, no, maybe 90-90s to play. Is it? I don't know. I think I'm probably content to just, like, attack. Like, honestly, swinging into this with Palkia isn't terrible. We have Max Belt in the deck, too, we can find. We could also... I doubt I'll be able to go boss this turn. It's unlikely. All right, my opponent does lose a Sada. Okay. All right, let's see we top deck here. Another water. There's all of our energy. They were all hiding near the bottom of the deck. Alrighty then, sure. Let's concealed one away. Alright, another Bidoof. Okay, let me check my deck real quick. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We do have Vacuum and Backspell. Those are the 2 cards we want to find to KO this Raging Bolt. So... Okay, I'll Bibarel for 2. Manaphy, Greninja. Alright, I think I'm just going to go for the... See if I can go for the Palkia. If I get Vacuum Palkia, you know what? All the better. Wow, we whiffed. Okay, can still get Ultra Ball here. We got Vacuum and Max Belt. But, wow, we whiffed the Bro, what? That's crazy. We still managed to whiff Ultra Ball. We haven't even played one yet. What? Actually, kind of surprised we didn't find one there. Yikes, that's not good. That was a pretty bad whiff. I mean, the game literally gave me the Vacuum and the Maximum Belt, and I still somehow did not find a Palkia VSTAR. That's crazy. That's not good. They might boss my Palkia here, which is what I am worried is going to happen. If they boss Palkia, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. I think they're going to boss my Palkia. It's not looking too good. I don't like my odds very much. Because if they KO my Palkia V this turn, I can't attack my opponent. Yeah, it just makes it even worse. I had to whiff the Palkia there. That was like a huge, huge opportunity to win this game. Because it really is just Palkia, Blastoise, Blastoise. But I can't do that if we're whiffing Palkias out here. We milled the Palkia too. So we need my opponent to not knock me out here with the boss's order. Okay, they're apparently playing Vacuum in their deck too. Alrighty then. Alright. Canceling Cologne is apparently in their deck, but... Okay, they don't have the Vacuum. Or the boss. But Unfortunately, they do get rid of my vacuum, though, that I had. All right, this hand's decent. This is a lot better. Now, hopefully my opponent doesn't find Prime Catcher or Pokemon Catcher. I would be surprised if they randomly played a Pokemon Catcher, too, considering they seem to have everything in their deck. No, okay. So the question is, do I go Candy Blastoise or do I go Vacuum Palkia? I think we got to go Vacuum Palkia. Yeah, Vacuum Palkia's the play. 100%. It's unfortunate they got to get rid of my EXP share there, not going to lie, but whatever. We can kill their Raging Bolt here. We know the other Palkia V-Star's in the deck. I do remember seeing it. All right, let's see we top deck. Retrieval. All right, let me just look through my deck one more time. Yeah, Palkia's in there. Most of the stuff we need is in there. So let's fail that. We'll bench Squirtle. Attach to Squirtle. I'm trying to think. I don't really want to play any cards in my hand other than the Irida. This is Bibarel first. I honestly might go Pokestop again, YOLO. Ooh. That was pretty good. Okay, well, Irida for Vacuum Palkia. Or do I get Max Bell? I can't get Max Bell. I'm trolling. It's not an Arvin. Okay, we'll get rid of the Earthen Vessel here with the Vacuum. It's pretty good, actually. Get rid of this. All right. We're cooking. Little Star Portal. One here, I guess. Could go 1 and 1. Nah. Should probably commit it to 1 Squirtle. 1 and 1's not bad. I'll do 1 and 1, sure. We have Retrieval, Rare Candy Blastoise. Plus now I can go Rare Candy Blastoise. Yeah. Cool. All right, big knockout. We're obviously going to get killed in return, but we can keep up the tempo now, basically. We just have to take knockout after knockout. All right, let's see what our 2 prizes are here. Switch and Water Energy? Okay. Decent prizes. The Water Energy is good. That's really good, actually. Okay. This is not bad. We just need to find our other Bibarel here so we can stabilize. And I think we're in a pretty good spot to win this game. My opponent is playing a lot of supporters, but they are down 5 of their important supporters, the Iono and the Sada. So they got to find their last Sada here if they want to knock me out. I'm sure they're gonna find it, but you know, there's a chance they don't. Their last Sada literally could be prized. They could try to have to dig for a Palpad. Oh, okay, well there it is. That answers my question. They immediately get it. All right. Question is, are they going to get another Bravery Charm? If they get a Bravery Charm, I once again have to dig for that Maximum Belt if I want to kill this Raging Bolt, which is pretty annoying. So if they get another thing here, it's going to be pretty bad. I could also get Boss, though. I haven't played a Boss yet. I could Boss something up like the Fez if I don't get it. Let's see if they got the Sada here. They should find it. I mean, it's 2 in the deck. Raging Bolt usually finds everything every time. Yeah, there it is. It's like, I was going to say, it's like a 30% chance they don't find Sada. The question is, what are they going to go here? They could kill my Blastoise if they find a Gust. I doubt they're going to do that, though. Like, if they go Catcher, Prime Catcher? Nah. They take it out my Palkia. The main question is, are they going to find another Bravery Charm? That's what I'm worried about. This is why I put a Vacuum in this deck. That was, like, a hard cut was, like, I think it was Counter Catcher, maybe? I don't think there's a Counter Catcher in this deck. I think Counter Catcher was a hard cut for Vacuum. Because, like, every time I play against Raging Bolt, they always play 1 Bravery Charm, and it's, like, always makes a big difference. So I'm like, all right, we're putting a Vacuum in the deck alongside Maximum Belt. I don't want to lose to random Raging Bolts with Maximum Belt or with Bravery Charm. And luckily for us, they did not get the Bravery Charm. All right. Because they could only be playing 1. They are playing a lot of other random cards, like Penny, Cologne, Vacuum. For some reason, Sinestcha's in the deck. Fluttermane. They probably... I don't know if they can fit 2 Bravery Charm. But we are going to take the big knockout here, which is huge. Knockout plus Iono would be very good here. See what our top deck's going to be. Greninja. Might roll the Pokestop. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I need to make sure I get another Blastoise out. All right, mint. I was about to say. Ooh, but he's prized. So Blastoise is prized. Okay, that's fine. We can get Palkia. Yeah, we'll go Palkia. Greninja does kill Fez. I could also get Greninja going at some point. Is it better to maybe get Greninja? Because we still have our 2 bosses orders in the deck. Yeah, we should get Froakie Palkia. Just in case. Want the Retrieval away these 2. But as long as I have a knockout, it's all good. I debated playing Pokestop. Could mill another energy so I can get more value out of this, but it's fine. We can boss Greninja next turn if we find boss, knockout Fezandipity. Because I actually don't know if we're going to be able to find our Blastoise. We have to get Blastoise for the prizes, or else, well, I'm not sure we're winning this game. So it's all down to whether or not we can take a prize next turn. No, we did not find the Blastoise off the prizes. So we are now in a situation where we are going to have to find bosses in order to win this. Yikes. I mean, we do also have 360 HP. There's a small chance my opponent can't knock me out. They actually need to get a lot of energy. Usually Raging Bolt needs 5 energy to KO a Pokemon of this size, like a Charizard. But that extra 10 HP we have, I actually don't know if they can get enough energy in play to knock me out. Unless they have a switching card here. They actually might not be able to KO Blastoise this turn. There's actually a decent chance they whiff. Okay, never mind. They had switch card. See, if I had Iono knockout there, we would probably for sure have won the game. I think they could knock me out. Yeah, they have a knockout. If they have their last Sada, which obviously they do have. Yeah, rip. Okay. I was going to say, I mean, the Blastoise's HP actually makes a pretty big difference in this matchup. Because the 360 is a lot of health to have. I found Bravely Charm anyways. Look at that. Blastoise EX would have been pretty weak. All right. So our only win con is to go boss KO Fez with Greninja. Okay, if we whiff that, however, we could go Greninja plus Iono. Hope that they don't get a response KO. They're playing Superior Retrieval. I mean, their deck doesn't have a lot of cards in it, though. I don't know how reliable that strategy is. I don't know how reliable the strategy of going Greninja, Iono, Prey is going to be, but it's possible it works. I don't know if it's going to work, though. It's not looking too good. They put 4 grass back. How many retrievals have they played? I actually should need to check this. 1 superior, 1 normal retrieval. Yeah, I don't think an Iono Greninja play is going to be very, very good. I don't think that's actually going to work. Because my opponent's probably going to find what they need. They do have to get rid of all of their energy, though. So, damn. If only I had another Blastoise in play. Okay, it's basically just down to Rare Candy Greninja boss. We need to find this boss and we win the game. It's not it. And that's also not a card I can play, which is also pretty bad. 2 boss are in the deck. Oh, man, this is scary. I'm going to Pokestop first, just to try to get some leverage. Okay. Not very good leverage. It might have been a mistake, because I can't do anything with those energies. Yo, we got the boss anyways, never punished. Maybe missequence that, to be honest with you. But Greninja's going to come in and take this last knockout on this Fezandipity anyways. Let's go. Whew. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have Pokestop. My idea with the Pokestop was I need to get my other Bibarel into play, right? So, like, I wanted a Pokestop to try to find a way to get Bibarel out. That was my idea there. I was close. Pricing that second Blastoise nearly cost us the game, though it looks like I wasn't really going to be able to one-shot that Bolt. 350 HP is a lot of health. Or 290 HP is a lot of health. But once we get over the shenanigans of Bravery Charm, this matchup's not too bad. All right, I see Manaphy and Duskull, but what I do also see is our opening hand being kind of ridiculous. Should I get Froakie and Bidoof? What are the odds I'm playing against a matchup where I'm going to regret this? Hopefully very low. I'm not too sure. We have a pretty nutty hand, which is kind of like my idea. Our hand is insane. So, pass. Because we have Greninja, we have Blastoise. We could be playing against, like, Bayonet, I guess, which is, like, not great for Greninja. But we'll see. I don't know what this is. Double Duskull. They are playing a lot of Dusclopses. They have a Bidoof. Is it Charizard? No, they have an Iono. Well, there goes my pretty insanely good hand, unfortunate. But this next hand should be just as good, right? Nope. It's okay. We got Palkia. Maybe we can just put on some early pressure with Palkia. Because I don't know what I'm playing against. I have no idea what I'm up against. Oh, it's checkmate. I don't know. A about this? Oh, they might be playing Luxray, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't know about this matchup, to be honest with you. This seems kind of like a weird matchup. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in this matchup. I don't even know if it's worth it to use Blastoise. I don't know. If only we didn't get Iono there. Okay, well, Iono them. See what we got off the Iono. Maybe we can still get Rare Candy Blastoise here. If possible. We got Bibs. Get a... probably Greninja. Get rid of Manaphy at some point. All right. All right, Maximum Belt seems to be a pretty useless card in this matchup. Because, okay, they have Blood Moon, I guess. We have Greninja to counter Blood Moon, though. I don't think... I'll put on Palkia. I don't think Max Belt is going to be necessary anywhere else other than maybe Palkia. All right. We got Rare Candy here off the Greninja. We do have the Rare Candy Blastoise, and there it is. Beautiful. I don't know. Is it worth it to go Blastoise now? I'm not too sure. I'm going to say it is fine. Just because. Because I can. Yeah, because I said so. I don't know. We'll see. They could Rare Candy my Bibarel here and knock it out. So, I don't know. Maybe they do that. I don't know. Maybe Rare Candy Dust Snore my Bibarel is really bad. Maybe I should have just kept the hand. It's all good that we got near it anyways. All right, we'll see what my opponent's doing here. I do want to kill their Slowpoke if possible. That's the other thing that kind of worries me with this matchup is like random stuff like Slowbro. Honestly, I think Greninja might be the better attacker instead of Blastoise because it does use a lot of resources. So I'm not sure. Maybe it was better to try to lean into the Greninja angle. Not too sure. We'll see what else they have in their deck here. That's the thing. We'll see what other shenanigans are in their deck. We just have to play very smart so we don't like randomly walk into like Twilight Inspiration. I'm not sure how to play this matchup. I've never literally played against this deck before, so we'll have to figure it out, I guess, as we go along. And I'm sure we'll be okay. There's an Iono anyways. All right, we got a new hand. Let's go. Let's see what the Iono gives me. Looking for boss. There it is. We didn't get an energy, though, to go with the Blastoise. This is why I maybe think we should have just prioritized Greninja. I mean, if they ever KO Blastoise, I'm going to go for Greninja. I don't think Blastoise get knocked out anytime soon, though. It's got 360 HP. The only thing they could use is, like, a Luxray Reversal Energy. But they have to, like... That doesn't even work, because, like... Is it after weakness? I don't even think it one-shots. Okay, well, speak of the devil. There it is, but my opponent discards it. All right, I don't know. Here's Dusknoir. Do they have Rare Candy Dusknoir too? That'd be a little annoying. If they kill my Bibarel, it's kind of an issue, not gonna lie. Night Stretcher. Probably gonna get Luxray, yep. They could Luxray me this turn. They're hitting my Froakie. What do you ever do to you? Okay, what's our prize? Another Blastoise. Sure. What's in the discard again? Looks like I'm at the rod. I do want to get the Froakie back. I don't want them to kill my my boys on the bench. Not the frogs. Here comes Luxray. Ooh, they pass. Okay, this is a big opportunity to knock out the... this is a big opportunity to knock out Bibarel, because then they don't have a Draw Engine in place. So I think we should play the Super Rod. Worst comes to worst, like, well, Bibarel first. I don't want to, like, burn the boss and just whiff the attack. Okay, we got it. Right. As long as we got the knockout. A Bibarel for 1. Another Irida. Get rid of these 2. Kind of a waste of a retrieval, I know, but gets the job done. I guess I could have concealed cards, actually, too, to be honest with you. No, wait, I'm trolling. I can't. What am I doing? Anyways, knock him out. Get rid of their Bibarel. Get rid of their Jonjin. Take our prize. We got a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think we need to save our last boss's order. But it's looking pretty good right now. They might KO my Froakie here, which is a problem. They do have a KO. But we have Palkia. We can probably just go Palkia, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll just attack with Palkia. And then we have Greninja. Neutralization Zone. Oh, no. We need to find Lost Vacuum. If it's prized, I think we just probably lose. I don't have a way to get around this neutralization zone. Yikes. Okay, we need to get Vacuum. Hopefully it's in the deck. I'm not sure if it's prized. If Vacuum is prized, I think we just lose. Yeah, because I have no way. I have literally no way to get rid of this. And there's, like, no attackers. Okay, that's just not good. And they kill my Froakie. All right, we do get a prize. So if the Vacuum is prized, it's a good opportunity to find it off the prizes here. Let's see. Oh, what? No shot. Okay, that answers my question. Jeez. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Holy crap. Yeah, they do have a knockout. I don't know why I said they... For some reason, I thought Blastoise literally had 360 HP. They do have a knockout. I'm actually trolling. All right, that's fine. Blastoise did its job. Now we can come in with the Palkia. All right, let's see what our top deck is. Ooh, Candy. Okay, so we will grab Froakie back out. I definitely need to still get Greninja on the off chance they play Blood Moon. They'll go for 1. See if I can find a good Vacuum target. Water Energy. They'll go for 1 again. Might just hold the hand, to be honest with you. Boss. How many candies do I have left? Okay, we can safely get rid of Rare Candy here. I don't think that's going to make a big difference. It's not really that big of a deal. I want to keep everything else. I mean, we have Boss in hand. If they do anything weird, do I want to hold the hand just because I have Boss guaranteed, or do I want to Iono my opponent? 3 cards. I mean, they can't really do much. I'm feeling like we should just chill. We have Boss in hand for games, so I think it's pretty correct to just hold the hand. Where do we put this other energy, though? Logically speaking, the Greninja, I guess. Do I ever just randomly play Irida? No, I might want to save that. Okay, we'll just knock out the active. I guess I should have vacuumed away Iono. I wanted to leave myself with the ability to draw more cards, though, and like refresh my hand, though. That was kind of my logic. And Irida's good if I need it. We got Ciphermaniac. Okay. That guarantees us Rare Candy Greninja. They actually almost had game. If my opponent could take a prize this turn with Dusclops or Dusknoir, they would have had game, which is crazy. Actually, no, wait. The 1 prize, it would have happened. I think they're cooked. I don't think they can win this. Their plan is to probably go Counter Catcher, Twilight Inspiration, Trap Bibarel. But I just need to not whiff a Switch. I mean, my last prize could be Switch, so I don't know. I didn't really prize check. Oh, if they had Thornton, things could have got sketchy. There's the Counter Catcher. Do they have the Iono Double Turbo? They have no draw engine. If they got it like that, they got it like that. That's a skill diff for sure. Let's see. Do they have Iono plus Reversal? Bro just has to have it like that. They got to have a 3-piece card combo with no draw engine on their board. Okay, there's 2 of the 3-piece. Okay. Bibarel, what do you got for me? Okay, that guarantees a Switch if it's in the deck. Here we go. Is my last prize Switch? It is not, and that's game. Close one. This matchup's a little bit harder. I mean, the Luxray is kind of annoying. I should have been always using Greninja in this matchup, not Blastoise. But at the start of the game, I didn't know what I was playing against. So, like, I didn't know my opponent was playing this, like, checkmate-style combo deck. So I didn't know that. I thought it was, like, Bayonet. So I took into account that I don't know if Greninja is very good if I'm playing against a deck using psychic attackers. But after I found out it was the Slowbro deck, I'm like, okay, Blastoise not as good as Greninja. I would rather be using Greninja because we can always put pressure on my opponent by grabbing cards. That got very close. I mean, my opponent got really lucky. They happened to have Counter Catcher Iono Reversal at the end of the game. They actually almost made a big comeback happen. I think we hit Charizard here. Thankfully, our turn 1 isn't bad. We have stuff, I guess. Would have been a lot better to maybe lead with Greninja against Charizard in this situation, but we'll see if it's Charizard. We need to not prize Maximum Belt. That's going to be a very important thing. Okay, they are just going to Iono me, which is fine. Our hand was like pretty mid, obviously, so I'm okay with that. We'll see what we got off the Iono. Didn't get a Palkia VSTAR. Wow, what the heck? No Palkia VSTAR. Okay, well, I do want to kill this Duskull, if possible. So it's actually really annoying to get Palkia. And it is indeed Charizard EX. They're grabbing Rotom. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's easy food for Greninja and Palkia, maybe. Oh, they got that off the Iono. No, they got Buddy Poffin. I could still... they don't get Manaphy. We could just go Radiant Greninja, to be honest with you, so... I mean, that's even if I can draw something. I need Irida or just something. Irida would be good. Yeah, they don't get Manaphy, unless they have Manaphy already in hand. Let's see. Nope. Okay. This is a good opportunity to Greninja them. Let's see what our top deck is. Okay, that's a start. Greninja in there, and Greninja's in there. Rare Candy, we do have Max Belt. Okay, good. All right, so let's go do this, and then... Ultra Ball. For Greninja. Could get Bibarel too, but I want to discard the energy. I definitely want to try to Greninja them this turn if possible. We can Ciphermaniac for, at the very least, Palkia Bibarel, I think, right? Yeah. Palkia Bibarel seems good. And then we can try to high roll this knockout. Getting this Greninja KO is really important, I think. So, I think I definitely want to go for it. All right, Bibs, what do you got? What do you got? All right. We got it. We're going to have no energy, though, for the following turn, which is the only problem. I mean, it's pretty important I do this, though, I think. So I think we got to go for the knockout. I'm just not going to be able to attack next turn with anything, which is the only issue with this play. So it's, like, kind of annoying, but this is still probably still good enough to get me somewhere. So this is still fine. So let's go Greninja. Bye-bye Pidgey. Bye-bye Charmander. I mean, it's still probably going to do stuff next turn. Like I said, this isn't, like, the best play I got, but you know what? It does give me the first two prizes, which is good. So let's see what we got. 1 and 2. What do you got for me? Pretty good. I mean, we're most likely getting Iono / Stamped, but pretty good. This is where Greninja EX would be really nice to have in play. Kind of wish I maybe got Froakie down. Because, yeah, if I had Greninja EX here, we could have went Greninja as an attacker in this situation. But they are most likely stamping. But, yeah, if we had Greninja here, it would have been way better, right? No, they're not stamping me. They're getting Defiance Band and Buddy Poffin. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This is a little bit of an issue just because we don't have the Greninja. Because the attacking for 1 energy is very important. Ooh, but they're going to countercatcher my Bibarel up anyways. So it looks like they're just going to chill for a turn. I guess we just go Rare Candy Blastoise Iono and see where it takes us. They have Ultra Ball. They get rid of Defiance Band. That's a nice discard. That's a huge discard in all honesty. I don't want them to get Dusknoir going though, or Dusclops, which is a little bit of a problem. There's Fez, more boss targets. So I think we just try to chill and try to get like Froakie down into something and maybe move Bibarel out of the active spot. We do have Rod in deck though, and both Bibarels are in there. So it's like not that bad. But yeah, still getting the Greninja down would have been nice. So maybe I should have got Froakie instead of Bidoof. Okay, we'll see what our top deck's going to be, though. Nest Ball? All right, that gets me Froakie. We have Rare Candy Blastoise. Has the XP share on it, though. We can't one-shot Zar, but that's fine. We'll attach to Palkia. Play the Iono. See what we got here. Okay, nice. Some stuff for next turn. Vessel. Grab 2 energy. Bibarel plus Greninja. Just draw 3 cards. Seems good. Okay, here's what we also can do. EXP share the Radiant Greninja. And pass. Low-key, though, I don't really like my hand. I didn't get an Irida for next turn, which is a bit of a problem. I don't know where my Iridas are. We kind of need an Irida, because my opponent could theoretically KO my Bibarel this turn, which they're probably going to do, obviously, and then we could be in trouble, so this is a little scary. We'll see what they got, though. Do they have Rare Candy Zard, Rare Candy Dusknoir? That'd be pretty bad. I mean, probably not, though, but... You know, I doubt they have it, but we'll see. Do have Boss. Yeah, no Irida here is really bad. Yep, there's Vacuum. They did find their one of Vacuum. That's not good. But they get rid of Collapse Stadium, which happens to be a pretty solid discard, so I'm okay with that. But what do you get rid of here? Okay, they get rid of the one on the Greninja. I'm okay with that. I mean, this does mean that I can't... I was low-key hoping they would get rid of the energy on the Max Belt, or the EXP share on the Blastoise. I could buy Max Belt on it, but it's fine. The Greninja kind of spooks them, so that was fine. It's not what I'm looking for, bro. No. Dude, if my hand was better, we could have went Rare Candy Greninja Switch and start attacking with the EX. Dude, that's so annoying. Okay, let's concealed. Okay, we got Irida. I don't have the attack, though, which is just kind of insane. No way to kill this Duskull, bruh. I think the play is to just go Switch Froakie. Yeah, this sucks. Somehow I have no attack. That Iono just didn't give me much, so not much I can do. We still honestly don't have a good hand. Maybe I should have rotted, to be honest, to put energy back. My hand's still kind of bad, not going to lie. I still don't like this. Maybe it was better just to get another Bibarel into play. That's maybe what I should have done. Should have maybe got a second Bibarel out. Because they can go counter catcher, KO Bibarel here. I still have attackers in play, though, as a threat. Ideally, they just knock out the active here with Charizard. So that we can just go EXP share on the Blastoise. So ideally, Charizard just KOs Radiant Greninja. We had so many opportunities to try to use this guy, though. We just couldn't find much. We could just get Iono. Ideally, they go Iono plus attack active. We'll see. Not a big fan of the situation we're in, though. We need to get more energy into play also. That's here, I think, 2. Let's see what they do. 2 on... 1 on Zard, 1 on thing. What else do they got? They need to move the active Duskull still. Oh, they're just going to instant charge again. All right, they are playing chicken. I'm okay with this. We get energy here. We can knock out Rotom or Fez. Irida. Okay, this is probably the best chance I got of doing stuff. So let's Ultra Ball. Grab another Bibs. Just get the other Bibarel out. Even if I'm not doing anything this turn, I just want to get 2 Bibarel in play. They could still just go Rare Candy Dusknoir counter catcher. Still want to get energy in play this turn. Can't even draw cards. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that Manaphy. I kind of trolled by grabbing Manaphy, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed the Manaphy there. Because I could have drawn at least 1 card Bibarel with Super Rod. I still kind of want to save the Rod, though. But this is actually not good. They can still go Rare Candy Dusknoir, Rare Candy Charizard. Somehow we have not been able to attack this thing. This is just ridiculous. I could have grabbed Superior Retrieval. Maybe I should have just done that. I maybe should have went Retrieval there, to be honest, and just swung with Palkia. Because, yeah, here comes Boss. Oh, my Blastoise. That's not good. I have no way to move it. They're just going to instant charge, though. All right. Can we find energy top deck? Nice. Attach pass. Haha. I like it. They can still knock out Blastoise this turn with Charizard, though, which is a little scary. Yeah, they could knock out my Blastoise here with Charizard, with the Dusknoir. Yeah, I don't like this, man. When you find an Iono, their hand is way too big. I really want to kill the Fezzidippity, though, too. Turo, the Duskull. Okay, we're not getting KO'd this turn, then. Because that means they can't use Dusclops. That's good. What are they doing? They still have Counter Catcher. Wouldn't be surprised if they played a Counter Catcher here. This is just a weird game of chicken. I don't know. Should I have played the Rod, maybe? Maybe I should have. I don't know. Because, like, I do want to save it if they go after a Bibarel, right? I don't want to not be able to not put Bibarel into play. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have just played the Rod. I'm still thinking maybe it was best to get Retrieval there. I think I maybe should have. Now we need to draw Retrieval. Attacking the Charizard here is good. They didn't Palpad Turo back, so getting Superior Retrieval would be nice. Oh, let's go, baby. Lit. All right. Thank God. That was a good top deck. Now we need to get Rare Candy Greninja still. They're going to kill my Blastoise next turn. Okay, nice. Okay, so we can go Boss. Knock something out here. Boss KO Fez. Is that the play? Then we just go Boss for game. I can't one-shot Charizard, though, which is an issue. If I had Max Belt here, it would have been fine. Hitting the active isn't bad. Because... do I hit the active? Because we can then knock it out with Greninja. Then we just need Boss to finish off something on the bench. So maybe KO on the active here is the correct play. Is it, though? They still have Dusknoir. I think hitting the active is still the fine play, right? Yeah. I still think hitting the active here is okay. Because we still make it so we can just KO this with Greninja. They could still go into another Charizard next turn, obviously. They can retreat into a second Charizard. So I don't know. I don't know if that was really the right play. It's a tough situation to be in regardless. We just passed for too many turns, which honestly kind of destroyed us. But that Retrieval top deck came in super big there, so we'll see. They're getting closer to Dusknoir, which is annoying. don't need to Dusclops this turn. Yeah, this is going to knock me out. Okay, see, this is fine. So now I can just go, like, Iono knockout with Greninja or something. I think it's okay to promote this. Don't think it matters too much. We'll see what our draw is going to be. Another Greninja EX. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, well, Super Rod. Blastoise, Squirtle, Water. We still might need this last Blastoise to wrap things up. Let's see if we can hit off this first. Do the boss. So we can go... We can knock out the active, and we just need a boss for game next turn. Or do I KO Dusclops? I don't want to... Oh, they can... See, the problem is... Okay, I'm going to Bibarel first, see what I get. Okay. The problem here is if I go Greninja, knockout Charizard, they go Dusclops, or they go Dusknoir, knockout Bibarel, counter catch, KO Bibarel. And then I think I might lose. At the end of the day, I think I need boss to clean up the game no matter what. We could KO the Charmander on the bench, too. They are down their Radzar, but they could easily... They have a giant hand. Honestly, this is a good time to Iono them, but I got no Iono. If I KO the Dusclops... If I KO Dusclops, they can't KO Palkia, I guess, because they don't have Defiance Band. I don't think KO Dusclops does anything, because they can just evolve this guy. I think we just knock out the active and just pray. Do I even want to Irida? I don't think it matters. I think we just knock out the active. I don't think it matters if I Irida or not. The only benefit is I can thin the deck out. Which maybe I should have Irida'd. I don't know. Alright, we'll grab a fillery card. What's the best filler card to grab here? Probably another Irida. Because we're probably not going to play Irida next turn. Yeah, I think we had to kill the active. I don't know. This is a scary matchup. The Dusknoir is so toxic. It's actually the most toxic Pokemon in the format. Because they can just Dusknoir me here. It's so annoying. They can definitely kill the Greninja this turn. And they probably have the Iono combo. This is why I needed to find Iono. But this basically comes down to us finding boss for game. So I think no matter what, I'm committed to the bit that we have to boss for game. There's nothing I can do about it. I cannot attack with Blastoise next turn. So I have no way to max spell KO with Charizard. It's all down to boss's order, basically. If we find boss, we win. If we don't find boss, we lose. We have game in hand, so, I mean, there's no way we're not getting Iono, though. The question is, how are they going to go about their turn? Do they want to kill the active? Do they want to go around the Greninja? We will see. It's the Dusknoir main. If they didn't have Dusknoir, this matchup was fine. The Dusknoir just makes things so toxic. It's such an annoying card. Now, if they prize Dusknoir, it's better, because then they can't kill Bibarel. They can still kill the Greninja. Okay, there's Unfair Stamp. That shuffles the deck. That's better than Iono. That means we can still redraw the boss. Yeah, Max Belt. It's not enough to one-shot Zard, though, with a full bench. Because Zard, of course, has a whopping 330 HP. The fact that they didn't go Rare Candy Zard there, though, is a little strange. That tells me maybe they don't have it? I mean, they're definitely finding it, yeah. So, we'll see. We can win this still. As long as both Bibarels stay alive, we can still win the game. It's all down to boss. It's literally, if we find boss, we win. I don't like... Well, that's not a Rare Candy, though. That's sus. Do they not have Zard? What's Bro cooking? Dude, they had Pidgeot play, too, maybe. Okay, they're counter-catching. They're trapping me again. Okay. I see. I mean, sure? Do Iono. Okay, how do I not screw this up? I think we do this. Iono. There's boss. Bibarel's gonna be stuck. Maybe I should be attaching to Bibarel then. I don't know. Vacuum. Does it matter if Squirtle dies? No, I think we vacuum. We can try to get Candy Blastoise. Pretty sure the vacuum's not gonna matter. They don't have the collapsed anymore, and they're not playing Hero's Cape, so Bibarel for 2. No candy. All right, pass. I don't know. Maybe I should be attaching to Bibarel just to threaten the retreat. I don't know. That might have been the better play. I don't know. This is just a weird game of chicken. Low-key, we're getting punished for not having Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher, we would have won the game a long time ago. Prime Catcher maybe makes our Zard matchup better than playing Max Belt. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe it is better to play Prime Catcher in this deck. Can they win the game in one turn? Potentially. If they're playing Thornton, it's actually possible to win in one turn. I think. What a weird game of chicken. This deck maybe needs to play 2 Switch, to be honest. I don't know what we're cutting, though. Like, every card pulls its weight, but 2 Switch might be necessary. Zard, not Pidgey. Ah, that's good. Let's see what they're doing here. There's no way my opponent's going to kill Bibarel, right? Because we have game. We have game in hand. We have boss. They haven't played a single Iono yet. They played 2, most likely. Maybe 3. They can kill both Bibs. Iono, I don't know, man. I just do not like Dusknoir. Now, it could be prized. Maybe it's prized. The Dusknoir honestly might be prized. The Dusknoir might be prized. Maybe that's why we haven't seen it yet. The Dusknoir is so bad because they can kill both Bibarels in one turn. It's just like, whose man's designed this card? Why couldn't have done 110 damage? They're playing their second Super Rod. They don't have the Defiance ban anymore, so there's no like shenanigans they can do with Zard and Palkia. Okay, what did they put back? Radzard Energy Charizard EX, sure. Alright. I think they're just instant charging. There's no way they're knocking me out this turn. Okay, maybe not. They got the Dusknoir. But what are they going after, though? Is there the candy in the deck? There's still 2. One's in the Lost one, right? No. If they're doing the Dusknoir, they're probably going to kill my Bibarel. Like, there's no way Bibarel is being... I mean, if they leave a Bibarel alive, they're trolling. No, they're going to kill the active. Okay. Well, we promote Palkia. I was like, that just guarantees this game. They've already played 2 counter catchers. We just win, right? They can't Iono. I think we just win here. We just win. They can't disrupt my hand. We just go Greninja. Retreat Greninja EX boss for game. I don't know if this is correct play, but it doesn't matter. It's game anyways. No matter what, it's game. As long as we can't get Iono this turn, there's no way they can win, I don't think. They can't go Radzard because I knock it out with Greninja or Palkia or Blastoise. Interesting. My opponent probably, honestly, should have just chilled for another turn and just instant charged. But now we win. Cool. We got many weeks. We have many win cons here, chat. We go Boss Greninja. Rare Candy Blastoise Max Belt. You know what? Greninja hasn't been doing as much in this video. I mean, we haven't hit a single Lightning deck, of course. But I like Greninja, and I'm going to use Greninja because it's cool. I want to get some more action with Greninja EX, man. I mean, we didn't see any Lightning decks on the ladder today, but, you know, I want to show off the Greninja a little bit more. All right, that was an interesting game. I think my opponent should have just... They should have went... I mean, they didn't have Counter Catcher left, so I guess their logic was without Counter Catcher, they couldn't KO both Bibs and destroy my hand, so I guess that was kind of their play. I don't know. That was a weird game. The Zard matchup becomes way more harder when they have Dusclops and Dusknoir. Like, those 2 cards just make this matchup way more harder than it really needs to be. And there you have it, folks. That is the Greninja Blastoise deck in action. We didn't hit any Lightning decks. Obviously, the RNG be like that. When I whip out a fighting Pokemon, I don't hit any Lightning decks. But the Greninja is nice, of course. One of the main struggles of playing a deck like Blastoise or Palkia, you probably are going to struggle big time into Quad Thorns and into Miraidon. So just having the Greninja completely offsets those bad matchups. And, of course, Greninja can be sneaky, too. It's a really good early game attacker with Shinobi Blade. Sometimes you can sneakily use Mirage Barrage. There are a lot of really cool things you can do with this deck. It's actually a pretty fun deck and honestly surprised me with how good it actually is. I mean, Blastoise being the heavy hitter, Palkia being the early game pressurer, and then Greninja EX being a nice early game leader, but also being able to one-shot Phesandipities and Rotoms and Luminiums, honestly is very valuable. That's one of the things I do like about this card. And that's honestly what we kind of used it for, but that 1 energy attack can also be really good. Sometimes you just can't attack with Blastoise and Palkia. They require 2 energy, and that can get awkward, so having the ability to Shinobi Blade for 1 energy can offset sometimes those missed energy attachments, which is nice. I think the only change to make this list probably needs a second switch. You could cut Max Belt for Prime Catcher, but you saw Max Belt is pretty good against Charizard, so I don't know. Maybe you cut the Max Belt, play a Prime Catcher, because I do think this deck maybe needs to play like another switching card for Bibarel, because we kept having Bibarel get trapped a lot, so that's probably a decent option. But thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video on Palkia Greninja, leave a like, or Greninja Palkia Blastoise, I should say. Leave a like in the video if you're new to the channel. Subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 65,000 subs. Thank you once again for all the support on the channel. As always, check out my second channel down below if you want to get some extra content from me over there. And yeah, all that good stuff. Catch y'all later. Check out Carcaven. Get any codes, use code LEF. Bye-bye.